Hello viewers, this is Unicorn Days Tarot, and today I'm going to give a reading using the Animal Tarot. And if you're drawn to this reading a particular time on a particular day, then hopefully it will have a message that will help you in some way. So I'm going to shuffle the cards now and see what comes up from the Animal Tarot. See what message we get, what animal we get, or insect as the case may be. See what we have. What message for the day? Okay, and the card that we have is the Alligator, Page of Cups, and they're asking me to look at the bottom of the deck, which is the White Buffalo, Ace of Pentacles. The first thing that catches my eye in this card are the words surprising insights, and I get the words pleasantly surprised, and I feel that you will be pleasantly surprised. And some of you're already being pleasantly surprised. I get Scorpio in my head here, and air signs and water signs in particular. But again, these readings are for all signs. I get the word Everglades as well in my head when I look at this card. And they are talking about the fact that you have been taking, they're saying, deep dives. Those of you who are drawn to this reading have been looking at yourselves in a deep and contemplative way, and you've been looking at life, you've been looking at situations, and they are saying, you know, like the whale, like the dolphin, like the gator, you've been coming up for air and then you've been diving down again and looking into things, and you've been going over and over things and situations in your head. And you have been working on manifestation within your life and within all areas of your life. And, you know, obviously abundance is not always about money and finance. Abundance is about the good things in all areas of your life, to do with your skills, your love life, your finance, your home life, your health, and your happiness. They're all pillars of our lives, and we look for abundance if we are well wise. We look with wisdom at having abundance in all areas of our life so that we have a balance. And what tends to happen is when we take our eye off the ball and we stop looking at abundance in an area of our life, it tends to fall down. So in relationship and finance in particular, it's very common. And also they're saying to me, to a lesser degree, to those of you who are watching this reading, in health. So that's when we find that that particular area of our life becomes difficult, and then it becomes all-consuming, and we focus on it in a way that is obsessive, are the words that I'm getting. So we can't think about anything else. And finance and relationships, you understand that feeling. And if we take a breath and wait step back and once again think about finding abundance in all areas of our life, we take our obsessiveness and our focus off the areas that are bothering us, we find our calm, we look at our lives as a whole, then things tend to slip back into place. And I feel that you are mastering this. And that's why the white buffalo is coming here. And I do get that many of you have an affinity with white buffalo. And you are finding this prosperity and you're finding these gifts. And the words lost opportunities, yes, you have been looking back with regret, but you've been learning that regret serves no purpose. And regret is a lesson. It teaches you to have no regrets. So a missed opportunity must be left behind and not felt regret for. So you let it go, you forgive yourself for missing the opportunity, and you learn to recognize the opportunities that come and to take them or to leave them according to your will. So it was just a learning curve, and your deep dive has helped you to realize that. And you know now that you have gifts, you have abilities. It's really funny, I'm giving this reading and I feel like someone's tickling the top of my head. It's a strange feeling, it won't go away. And they're tapping my head or tickling my head right at the crown. And I feel that this is about, you know, messages coming down to you, but also a light coming down to you. And they're trying to get your attention, they're saying, because there's something that you're missing, there's an opportunity that you're missing. And I know in the past when I've had someone say this to me, that you're missing something, you're missing an opportunity, it actually annoys me, because I feel if I'm missing it, it means that I'm not recognizing it in the first place. So they're saying that don't focus on the fact that you're missing an opportunity or you're missing something or something is missing. Focus on trying to be aware of what you have, and then having the feeling that you recognize what you've missed, because you're focusing on what you have rather than what you're missing. So, in other words, in this convoluted way, by focusing on what you have, you realize what you want more of. And when you realize what you want more of, then you will realize what was missing and what you need to focus your attention on at that particular point. I hope you understand that, but that is what their way of explaining it to me. I also get the words white buffalo woman, which may be significant to someone as well. And there is someone who's a lover of reptiles. They love reptiles, and I think I get an iguana here, someone who has a pet who is a reptile. And They're talking about I get the words nomadic life, so people who quite like to sort of travel around, travellers, and those of you who have always aspired to do so, they're saying now's the time to do that. And it's something that you were unable to do in the past, but now is the time to go. They're saying go. And if you're on your own, you will meet companions along the way. So that's a lovely message. I get the name Diana here. Ace. Whitey. Mark. I get the word pineapple. Peak District. Charlie. Katrina. Carousel. Linda, Angela, Connie, Jerry, Justine, Jeffrey, Jeremiah, Tiffany, Bliss, Angel, Niagara, Cape Town, Seraphim Falls, Colette, Frank, Doc, Annabelle, Murin, Merrylegs, Trudy, Ling, Lee, Lotus, Claire, Anna, Jane, Samantha, Brisbane, Melbourne, Cheyenne, Kinte, I think Kunta Kinte, is that from a book? Kunta Kinte. A white orchid, Bluebell, Poppy, and the name Lizzle. Okay, that's all I get from those cards. I hope that they've helped you some way, and prosperity, wonderful, wonderful card to have, the white buffalo. Okay, take care, goodbye.